Hi everyone, this is Shalu Kumar again from OSCE Nurse Training, Cambridge. I'm an experienced OSCE Nurse trainer for the NMC OSCE exam in UK, a NMC registered nurse with lots of clinical and educational experience in supporting undergraduate and overseas nurses, and I'm also the lead trainer for OSCE Nurse Training, Cambridge. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm back with another OSCE video for you. So if you like my videos, please press and like and subscribe, share it with your other colleagues who are preparing or your friends who are preparing for NMC OSCE exam. So today's video is a quick one to give you update on some recent changes in your marking criteria in July 2025 this year. So I'm just going to go through a couple of quick changes so you understand what are the changes and what you need to do in exam now. Okay, so there has been changes in some of the wording of marking criteria, and you just need to be careful now how you apply those changes into your exam. So we're going to look at that today. Okay, so of course there has been revision of the marking criteria in July. So there has been a couple of changes, so let's have a look at it and then we will talk about how you incorporate that into your exam now. So there has been changes in two of the stations. Just going to bring a slide up. So there are two stations which the marking criteria has changed. First one is subcutaneous injection, and the second one is one of your professional value stations topics, and is cervical screening one. Okay, so next screens we are going to look at one at a time what is the new change. Okay, so those are the two changes. So one in subcutaneous injection, where we use the insulin pen now, and the second one is a professional value topic of cervical screening. So let's go on to the next screen. So the first one is obviously the subcutaneous injection. So until now you always you have to wear gloves and apron in your exam for this clinical scale. So you would clean your hands and prepare your insulin pen, and then you will clean your hands again and apply gloves and apron to give the injection using the insulin pen. That's what it has been so far, but now you don't need to wear any gloves and apron. I think this is more to make it in line with the IM injection, because even in intramuscular injection now they changed the marking criteria last year to say you don't need to wear gloves and apron, but they kept it for subcutaneous. But now I think they're making them both equal, so now you don't need to wear any gloves and apron for your subcutaneous insulin injection using insulin pen. Okay, so it's still insulin pen, nothing else is changed. It's just that no need to wear gloves and apron. So you just clean your hands and then you can give the insulin. So you clean your hand, you prepare your insulin pen, and then you can go ahead with the clean hands again to just give the injection using insulin pen. You can prime with the clean hands, you can give it with the clean hand. There is no prime it and set it to the dose and then give it with clean hand. No need to clean the hands and put gloves and apron before giving. So that's the one thing. Actually one step is less, so that's easier now. So next screen if we go to, then we're going to look at the professional value one, which is the cervical screening. Okay, so let's have a look now what is changed in the other station, which is we're talking about professional value station, and the topic is cervical screening. So I'm not going to go through the whole marking criteria. I'm going to just tell you the point which has changed. Okay, so one of the point in the marking criteria has changed. This is regarding giving health education to your patient, how often she should attend for cervical screening. So that's the bit has changed. Why it has changed? Because the actual clinical practice has changed. The research is showing us now, evidence and research has shown us that there is no need to do the cervical screening every 3 years, because how the test is done slightly changed now. So the test is much more advanced now, so it doesn't have to be repeated every 3 years. There is no need for it. So the national guidance has changed in last few months from GP practices. That's why they are now changing this for NMC marking criteria. Otherwise it would be wrong, because the whole station is about evidence-based practice, so it has to align with the real evidence. Okay, so the change is that until now the women were invited every 3 years for cervical screening until they turned 49, and then it was every 5 years until they turned 64. That has changed now. So all women will be, with this new advanced test, all women will be invited every 5 years now. There is no need for 3 years, every 5 years until they turn 64. Women who are 65 and older will only be offered a test if they ever had abnormal results in the past. Okay, that stays the same, that hasn't changed. So the bit which has changed is 3 years up to 49, and then every 5 years until 64 is changed now. Simply every woman will be invited every 5 years, okay, until she turns 64. So that's the change. So I've highlighted it on your, as you can see, highlighted it on your screen. So what is written here now? So you will now write this point. Previously it was advised patient that she should attend screening every 3 years until she's turned 49. Then she should attend every 5 years. Women age 65 and over will be invited to attend only if they have previously received an abnormal result. So that has changed to now you will write advise patient that she should attend for screening every 5 years until she turns 64. Women age 65 and over will only be invited if they have previously received an abnormal results. Okay, so that just simplifies it now. That is for every 5 years now until the women turn 64. So that is the change, and it's change in real clinical practice. Okay, so I hope now you understand that, because it has changed last month in the marking criteria, but lots of people haven't realized that, and they've been writing still the old advice, and they've been failing the station. Okay, so it was really important to point out to that to you. So hopefully you will not make that mistake now. So I hope you like the video. If you do, please press like and subscribe. I will, and if we give online and face-to-face NMC OSCE training for adult and pediatric. So if you would like to know more about it, go and visit our Google reviews on our Google review page, and also visit us on oscenurstraining.com, or email us on oscenurstraining@outlook.com. I will soon be back with another video for your NMC OSCE revision. So bye for now.